So let's kickstart our session with this great quotation. Quotation by Dave Ulrich. Human resources are the most valuable asset, and managing teams will impact daily interactions and personal growth. A very good morning to all the great and dignitaries. In the capacity as your host, the worldwide webinar at applicability of HR concepts in day-to-day life. I, Akanksha, the host, would like to take this opportunity to extend a hearty greeting to each and every one of. It gives me a great pleasure and extend a warm hello to each and every one of you gathered here. Today, it's a huge honor for me, for us to have someone this capable, who's independent in this topic, applicability of HR concept in day-to-day life, adds too much value to it. Few more lines for regarding this topic of the event. HR concept, while often associated with organizing settings, have valuable application in day-to-day life. Effective communication skills are key to HR principles, can enhance personal relationship and improve conflict. Understanding motivation theories helps in getting and achieving personal growth. Moreover, principles and fairness and empathy with child to HR practice foster healthier interaction and create supportive environment whether at home or in the community setting. Applying these concepts help in managing team, improving productivity, and enhancing overall well-being. Before I proceed further, let me take a brief interview of our organization. SEMS Welfare Foundation, a registered non-profit organization, is dedicated to social impact across various sectors. We focus on education, particularly skill development, entrepreneurship, through our initiative D Shakshak. We have created training programs in IT, finance, retail, and jails collaborating with universities and colleges. We have also partnered with the bank to place over 15,000 candidates. Female Leads, another SEMS initiative, empowers women through workshops and stories of successful female entrepreneurs. We conduct program on digital literacy, marketing, and career development. Over 1,000 women across multiple states. The initiative recently reached a maintenance of 100 women actively engaged. In just a short time, SEMS has established itself as a force for positive change, equipment, individuals with skills for employment, and promoting women leadership in various industries. Now, let me take this successful, wonderful occasion to public present and welcome Sandhya Kulkarni ma'am, the keynote speaker for the today's international webinar. So there's a few lines for the speakers. Sandhya Kulkarni ma'am, she hailing from the small town of Kolhapur from Maharashtra. She believed in being a good human being. After doing MBA in 1991, she moved to Pune and then eventually Mumbai and handed different profiles as an HR, marketing specialist, and now L&D specialist. What always makes her happy is people and human interaction. There are many gems and diamonds in the world, and one of them is here today to help us to build an. With this note, I, Akanksha, on the behalf of SEMS Welfare Organization, would like to give my hearty welcome to Sandhya Krishna Rao Kulkarni ma'am with a huge round of applause for joining us today. Your presence has added the significance of this event, and we genuinely honored to have you, ma'am. With this note, I, Akanksha, on the behalf of SEMS Welfare Organization, we are honored to have you, ma'am.
Thank you, Akanksha.
So welcome.
See, I have taken a very simple topic. These days, whenever you want to study, everybody says HR, 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 HR. So, HR is what and why HR and how it is going to make difference in your life and why you should consider HR. So, basically, HR is what? HR is human resource. Basically, focuses on managing organization most valuable asset, that is its employees. Now, HR professionals ensure employees have necessary resources for their tasks, foster a positive or a good working environment, and they handle various responsibilities from recruiting to compliance, benefit, training, what all. So, HR, everybody has heard it, it's very common. And see, these are the words which are commonly used and mostly misunderstood. So we feel ki HR is a subject. Specializing in that can give me a good job and I'm aspiring for a job. No, HR is just not a subject. HR is way of life. See, simple thing. We all are human beings. Now, how do you define a human being? For me, this body is not human. Along with this body, the mind and soul. If everything is in sync, then my personality will stand out. If I'm just physically healthy, but I'm not emotionally or psychologically strong, or I'm evil soul, I'm not thinking good for anybody, then I will say this human being is really of not great use. So HR is basically being human. So be in touch with yourself. Understand what your mind is telling you, what your body is telling you, what your soul is telling you. If we understand ourselves well, we can always be sensitive towards others. Like if you are not in a good mood today, and suppose your mother says you are a bad kid of mine, it will hamper you even more. But if you are not good today and your mama says, nothing to worry, beta, we'll look after this. Little support from your mother, little support from who care, that will create a wish in you to do a better performance. So human resources, why do we need them? Why are we are called as a resource? Because see, no business can happen only with the concept. The business has to have a basic SOP, that is standard operating process. It should have a product or a service to manufacture and deliver. And manufacture कौन करेगा? सिर्फ मशीन नहीं करते. Not only machines are useful, so you need human beings to work on those machines. And of course, who uses these products and services? Of course, the end portion is also human being. So बनाने वाले भी human है, use करने वाले भी human है. If you get a good product for value for money, you are happy, you continue using it. And if you don't have good experience, then what happens? You change your mind. Same way, HR has got applicability in everything of your life. So first thing, HR is human. Being human is focusing on three things: mind, body, and soul. So first thing is that consider your health. Now this is applicable. See, if individual is okay, all family members are okay, society members are okay, state members are okay, and on national levels we all are good. Correct? So applicability, see this. Well-being of your mind, body, soul. Coordination. If you are a good human being, you form a good family, you make a good part of society, you make a good part of your geographical constitution. And that is why Indian people are known to be the best employees available world over, because of our sincerity, honesty, loyalty, and dedication towards. So simple thing, I will say, HR means what? We think that getting people in the business till they go out, everywhere HR is effective. Same way, HR is effective the day we are born and the day we exit. So it's all we talk about employee experience. We have got individual experience. We learn fast when we are in a right frame of mind, when physical environment is good, when we want to learn that subject. But suppose you don't want to learn something and I'm forcing you to learn it, then what happens? You are reluctant. You don't understand it. You don't get it. And a person half learned or not learned is not going to make good of that knowledge for himself, herself, whatever it is. So understand, when we are born at till certain age, our parents decide what is to be done with the kid. But there comes a phase when we start deciding, okay, I want to do MBA. Now, why MBA? Because I see other people are doing better. So this is a social impact. Socially, we are absorbing that, oh, somebody with MBA qualification is doing good. I want to do good. Now see how it matches. So I learn MBA. Now, suppose if that person is at right place at the right time, he or she will thrive. And then if we are not at right place or right time, then what happens? We don't enjoy. When you don't enjoy whatever you are doing, see, even if we say आज का खाना अच्छा नहीं लगा, we are choosy about even food. So HR is applicable there also. See, what you don't like, you can try it once, maybe twice, but third time you point blank say, no, I don't like it. Employee experience is also same way. If I'm associated with somebody for work and the work atmosphere is not good for me, then I start feeling I'm being overused and underpaid. So finally क्या है? Human mind का comfort, human mind का happiness is impacting the ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस ऑल्सो. सी, खुश लोग जो होते हैं वो अच्छी फैमिलीज बनाते हैं, वो अच्छे सोसाइटीज बनाते हैं, वो अच्छा नेशन बनाते हैं. HR प्रैक्टिसेस में भी. नाउ सी द बेसिक कंसेप्ट, टैलेंट एक्विजिशन. अभी घर पे आप देखो, अगर घर पे suppose today my fan is not working, what will happen? You know that you need somebody to fix it. Now, will you go to plumber? No, you will go to electrician, because you know what the work needs. So देखो आप क्या कर रहे हो? You are segregating the need. First thing, the failure of electric fan, तो उसमें electricity is involved. So plumber may not be of any use, electrician will be of use. See how you understand this. And then what happens? You try to get it from your neighbors. Recently, has anybody done any work? Do you know any electrician? Does anybody can provide the number? Then what you do? You get the quotation. Whosoever seems reliable and gives you sensible quotation, to him you assign the work, and after the work is assigned, you pay him. See, whatever bargaining needs to happen before you start the work. That is why we say employee experience. अब ये काम के लिए आप इलेक्ट्रिशियन को एम्प्लॉय कर रहे हो. इफ यू स्टार्ट बार्गेनिंग इवन आफ्टर वर्क, ही इज गोइंग टू से कि मैं इनके घर नेक्स्ट टाइम काम नहीं करने वाला, बिकॉज माई एम्प्लॉय एक्सपीरियंस इज नॉट गुड. नाउ कितना सिंपल है देखो. व्हेन सपोज माई ऑफिस इज 30 किलोमीटर्स अवे फ्रॉम माई हाउस and I do not have bus service which is convenient to me. Now, what are my options? I can carpool with somebody, I can share taxi, or I can eventually buy my own vehicle. Now, if suppose if I come to conclusion, see, design thinking, HR का main function is always design thinking. कुछ ना कुछ problem आएगा, उसको expand करके आपने you have to create more solutions and choose the best possible solutions and maintain the economic value of your answer. So HR में आप क्या करते हो? Everywhere, whatever problem you face, whatever challenge you face for the day, always trying to understand what are the ways to solve that. And this is applicable in each life. Suppose आज मेरी चाबी गुम गई. What are my options? To go to the locksmith, call him, call my friend and ask him to get. So design thinking कर रहे हो आप, और कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो. My challenge is A, I am creating platter of options and I am coming to the best possible solution जो मेरे लिए economic भी है, time saving भी है. So HR is doing what? HR is trying to save the human cost element of the business. और वो क्या करता है? Whatever number of employees they have employed, use them very effectively and efficient. If you don't use your manpower effectively, it's a waste. आप क्या कर रहे हो? You are giving more money and you are underutilizing. Whereas in the business, most of the time, people are being overused and underpaid. So please understand, learning and development. Learn क्यों करते हैं हम? Why we feel like learning something? Because my current skill set is not helping me to live a good life. So organization के लिए भी वही simple है. If you are in ABC job and suppose मैं finance में हूँ and now I need to understand how to operate tally package. Otherwise, gone are the days when physically people used to make vouchers and check vouchers and do auditing. Now everything is digital. So please understand, आपको learn करना पड़ेगा. If you want to keep your job, then you have to be smart enough to learn what is coming your way. आप जितना proactive रहोगे, you foresee कि new technology is coming. Now I better gear up. Now if I learn this skill, my chances of promotions are faster or quicker. Same way, if you look back, when you were in junior KG or senior KG, you were not aware what education channel you will take further. But eventually, the way life progressed, the way you understood it, the way you could figure out your likings, dislikings, then you understood, oh, okay, now I want to do MBA because I want a qualification which should help me to get a better job. So हम लोग L&D भी करते हैं. See, our parents give their knowledge and wisdom free for us many times, which is useful, many times it is outdated for us. But learning and development is a continuous activity that each human being goes. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि I'm a beggar and I won't do. See, if you see, I don't know whether you are aware or not, but in Mumbai, there was a person, qualified person, begging at one particular point, and he has house of crores and he makes huge money, but he chooses to be a beggar. So उसने learn क्या किया life में कि बाकी सब तो ठीक है, पैसा तो वैसे भी आता है. I just need to sit at ABC place for 6 hours a day and I'm minting money. So learning and development happens to all of us and it's continuous. Every day, some or the other experience hits us, we have some learning, and next day onwards our behavior change. So human element में क्या important है? Human element में emotions important है, thoughts important है, actions important, and that is applicable even in our life. अगर मैं सोचती हूँ कि मुझे जॉब के लिए बॉम्बे जाना चाहिए, सो इट विल नॉट हेल्प इफ आई कीप इट ऑन द थॉट लेवल. उसके ऊपर मुझे एक्शन लेना पड़ेगा. इफ आई फील दैट बॉम्बे इज अ गुड जॉब मार्केट फॉर, आई नीड टू गेट अप फ्रॉम माई प्लेस एंड गो देयर. सिर्फ इमोशंस की नो माई करंट जॉब इज नॉट गुड, माई जॉब इज नॉट गुड won't help. And so emotions, thoughts, actions, everything needs to be aligned. Those who have synchronicity in all these mind, body, soul, they are excellent performing human beings. उनको HR सीखने की जरूरत नहीं है. They have understood the machine that we carry, our body. I always say that this is the vehicle that we drive to have the experiences of life. So to make our experience of life better, what is important is HR. HR is being human, valuing all the relations that you have created, and being empathetic towards other people. See, आप दूसरे के लिए कुछ करने की सोचोगे तभी कोई आपको हेल्प करने आएगा. It's always reciprocal. So human जितना आप रहोगे, you will lead a good life. And HR as a function, what they do, they ensure that your life within that organizational or with that job profile is good. आपका experience अच्छा हो, you contribute your best to the organization, and you enjoy your life, the organization enjoys employing you. This is simple. So basically being in sync with yourself is HR. आप जहां पे भी हो, जो भी काम कर रहे हो, वो समझ के करो. Don't do it just for sake of doing it. Understand why are you here, what you are supposed to do, why you are, and what will happen if you don't do it nicely. Because see, in Indian culture especially, I feel that appreciation doesn't come easily. When somebody is not doing good, we go out of the way and tell 10 people कि अरे यार इसने मेरा काम अच्छा नहीं किया. But when somebody does good, we fail to mention it to others, and we do not appreciate people. So appreciation se start karo. The basic thing is appreciate that you are born in a nice family, you are healthy, you are happy, you are being fed 2 times a day, your parents are giving best possible education, and see the world with green spectacles. अच्छाई से देख, बुराई वैसे भी जमाने में बहुत है. If you will focus on what that will affect your life. So HR is like a mirror that we hold for ourselves. If you are good with yourself, you are bound to be good with others. And many times I feel that resolving is very important. Many times when our experiences are not good, what we do, we hold a grudge. हम जॉब क्यों चेंज करते हैं? क्योंकि हमको लगता है मेरा बॉस है ना, वो यूजलेस बंदा है. बॉस यूजलेस बंदा नहीं होता है. आपके पास जो भी कुछ ट्रबल आ रहा है, आपके पास जो भी हिकअप आ रहा है, you are not discussing that openly with your boss. You are not letting them know what is bothering you in the system. See, अगर आप अपना रिलेशन अच्छे से डेवलप करोगे, आप उतना फ्रीडम ले लोगे, in a nicer and polite and affectionate and positive way, if you tell कि I am facing this current problem, you can help me, you can guide me, and you can handhold me. I don't know, many times it happens that employee can deal with the problem, whereas company also can know much better things about how to handle more employees. So it's in sync. So I feel HR is the field which has got applicability everywhere in life. You name any activity. See, HR में क्या है? Compensation and benefit. आप अभी किसी का काम करोगे, and if they don't pay you,
ये चल रहा है.
if you do work for somebody and they don't pay you, will you be motivated to work for them next time? Definitely not. See, when we are putting in so much effort in learning things, developing a skill, and then we apply it for somebody, if my effort is not valued, I'm not going to be interested in working. Compensation के साथ मुझे क्या चाहिए? I want appreciation, I want value for my loyalty. So ये सारे human elements है. अभी देखिए स्ट्रैटेजिक HR बोलते हैं. सी, कोई भी चीज करने के लिए स्ट्रैटेजी करनी ही पड़ती है. वी नीड टू हैव स्ट्रैटेजी. सपोज आई हैव 5 challenges in a day. We need to decide which one to attend first, which is impacting me the most, and what needs attention first. So strategy तो हर चीज के लिए बनती है. See, when you have limited resource, और मैं आपको अगर 10 jobs का टास्क लिस्ट दे दूं, you will have to see that what are sources available to me. So इसके लिए HR सीखने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. This is applicable in our life. Now, cost effectiveness. See, whenever we want to buy anything, do we go to only one shop? Amazon क्यों thrive कर रहा है? Because on one page it gives you 100 options. You know what is market for this product. You know what are the people who are selling in the selling the same product, and what are the competitive prices. So please understand, now with digital things, everything is available on tips of your finger. आपको सिर्फ सर्च करना है, गूगल करना है, you will find out cost effectiveness, and हम लोग फिर उसी हिसाब से डिसीजन लेते हैं ना. Our decision making is impacted based on that. तो उसके लिए आपको HR का डिजाइन थिंकिंग सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर मेरे पॉकेट में 100 रुपीज है तो मुझे ऐसी कोई चीज लेनी चाहिए विच इज विद इन माई बजट. सो उसके लिए आपको HR सीखने की जरूरत नहीं. दिस इज ऑल कॉमन सेंस. फ्रॉम वेयर डज दिस HR कम? द वे वी बिहेव टुगेदर इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. दिस इज हाउ somebody has taken an effort to study it and understand what are the phenomena coming out of it, and they have made a subject out. So HR, please do not think it's a subject. It's way of our life. We all do it knowingly or unknowingly. What I am saying is study it, understand it, and do it knowingly. That will help you to achieve better. See, whatever resources we have, if we manage it well, the vehicle is going to run very efficient. If we are going to waste our energies and talent, we are going to feel yaar jobs nahi अच्छे में. So it's not always about getting job. It's always about being happy in your own skin. HR, when we are practicing, वो कंपनी का स्किन होता है because you are representing company. But when you are individually applying it, you are taking care of your well. If you are able to take care of yourself, you will of course take care of your family, you will take care of your society, you will take care of your nation, and you will be a responsible citizen. If you have health issues, trust me, when your mind is strong, your emotions are strong, and your body doesn't support you, people behave very cranky. It becomes very difficult to handle whosoever is attending to you. So I just wish that everybody understand that HR is just not subject. It's a way of life, and we all are doing it unknowingly. I'm just saying, know what it is about, do it knowingly. The effectiveness of subject, effectiveness of your abilities will be more. That's all from me. Any questions? I'm open for it. You are not audible.
On the behalf of the organization Kaman, I would like to express my hearty vote to thanks to our excellent, outstanding speaker, Sandhya Kulkarni ma'am. Today, we got the opportunity in listening to an interesting and thoughtful provoking discussion, applicability of HR concept in day-to-day life. The amount of expertise and passion displayed, Sandhya ma'am really grabs the personality of our young generation. Sandhya ma'am skillfully imparted her knowledge, leaving us insightfully conclusion, motivated concept. Her interesting presentation captured our attention and motivating learn more. We appreciate the effort they put in preparing the enlightening session. And there is a Q&A round. Anyone like to question?
See, Khushi Rai has sent a message in the chat box that how do I ensure that my actions align with ethical standards and values? See, first thing is that ethical standards and values are two ways. One is for individual and one is for the organization or the societal norm. So first understand what are the norms, what you are supposed to adhere to it, and what are your challenges in. See, we may not be 100% successful in applying it in the first go. There are certain changes that we have to make in our own behavior also to align ourselves. But you should know what is expected of you, and then you can definitely align to it with little bit of effort. It's not easy. We are not copy paste people. We have our own mind, we have our own way of doing things. So maybe sometimes we fail, sometimes we falter. It's all okay, but understand what you're supposed to do and then attempt in that. And wherever you feel stuck, please seek help from your seniors, mentors, buddies, coaches, whatever.
Thank you, ma'am, for addressing this question. Our next question. Anyone would like to question?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Kevin.
Good morning, ma'am. It was a very wonderful session. Ma'am, my question is that regarding the HR, that how would you address the common misconception that HR professional primarily face that they just only give the orders and do not contribute actively towards the business operation?
Yeah. See, the thing is that HR is most underrated department in the organization because see, other departments they work and they produce the result. Our result is in human behavior, which takes a lot more time to change. So it is not 1 plus 1 equal to 11. 1 plus 1 can be 0, can be 111. It all depends on how we do it. So HR people should never say that this is the paper and I can show it. See, sometimes for the trainings and few activities we can definitely show results, but it is more about the behavioral change of the person, and that is going to take time, and there are no standards to measure it. So in the organization, why they will keep you till the time your impact is seen, felt, understood. ये सब समझने वाला काम है.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for responding this query. Any more questions? Anyone would like to question?
Yes,
There
ma'am, I have one
are
question.
wait. There are some more questions in the chat box. Who wanted to ask the question?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So there are questions from Jatin in the chat box, then Rimpa, and also Ranjan.
Okay, sure.
So,
We will.
like, I request one by one to please unmute yourself and ask the question to ma'am. So, Jatin, can you please go first? I would take it in the same queue itself.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh.
Yes, Jatin.
Yes, Jatin, please unmute yourself.
Right now I am in the bus. Can you please?
Okay.
answer my
Okay.
question?
Let
So
me
as
read
I
it.
read your question, it is that what is the best way to ask for constructive feedback from my manager during a conflict situation? Correct,
Yes,
Jatin?
yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. See, first thing is that why conflicts arise. In my experience, when you don't spend enough time with that person, the conflicts arise because you are on different level of expectations and actions, and that person is on different level of expectations and action. So when conflicts happen, first thing is that when one person is absent, the other person should keep quiet. When things settle, do open up the conversation again without adding any extra emotions to it. You should be able to express yourself that this is what happened, this is how I feel, and tell me how can I resolve, or tell me how we can come on the same. So you accepting your part will encourage other person to at least be open for the discussion. And once you are open for the discussion, please do not add emotions to it. As a third party, if you start discussing this is what happened, maybe there is some misconception, misunderstanding, you will resolve, but do not ask immediate feedback in the conflict situation. Let the situation happen, let it cool down. You also understand what happened, you should be able to articulate it well, and then go back and open the topic, and then ask for the feedback and say that I'm willing to take action on it. It's not that I just want to hear it, and it's not about somebody saying sorry to hota rahega, but if you show the interest in knowing what happened and not repeating it, definitely you can resolve the issue. Yes, please. Who's next? Rimpa.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Rimpa.
Yeah.
Ma'am, it's a great session and such a wonderful session. Thank you. Thank you. See you again. And my question to you that what are the biggest challenges in translating HR concept from the corporate world to personal life?
Correct. See, you start thinking that I'm Hindustan Unilever. My turnover is 5,000 crore. How you will treat yourself? You tell me. You are precious.
Yes,
The moment
ma'am.
you understand that I am Hindustan Unilever, I'm precious. So everything that I do will have a thought behind it. I will not be emotion driven. I will be thought driven. I will be action oriented, and I will be constantly checking whether my actions and intentions are aligned or not. If my actions are not supporting the intention that I'm having, see, my intention is good, but if I'm doing it wrong way, I need to change my way. So be open to the feedback. Ask feedback to yourself, and of course from the close people when it is applying in personal life. And don't take it personal when somebody gives you negative feedback. You should look at it as this is the area where I need to improve, kind of a thing. And HR concepts, no, I'm saying personal life concepts have become HR thing in corporate world. The main thing is person, not corporate world. We people come together and form the corporate world. Corporate world doesn't form us. Rimpa, are you clear?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
ma'am, for answering all these questions. Any more
Yes,
questions?
Ranjan.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So
So
my question
Ranjan,
is,
you
ma'am.
had a question, na? So you
Yeah,
had
ma'am.
typed
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Please go ahead. Yes.
Ma'am, my question is, what are some ways we can use the HR concept of employee engagement to motivate ourselves or others in non-work context, like in school or community projects, ma'am?
Okay, so have you understood what is motivation? A motive in action is motivation. मुझे भूख लगती है ना तो मुझे खाना कहाँ मिलता है वो दिखता है.
Yes, ma'am.
Simple way. You see, you can get impressed by people doing excellent. मैं रॉजर फेडरर का टेनिस देखती हूँ. That doesn't inspire me because my physical structure is not that, my bodily structure is not that. Basically, my need is not that. I don't aim to be a ace tennis star. So motivation कब होगा? जब अपने आप में आग होगी तब. So unless and until any person feels the need to do certain thing, ये external copy paste motivation नहीं हो. Because that is a very individual journey of that person. अगर मुझे कुछ अचीव करना है एंड हाउ फोकस्ड आई स्टे ऑन दैट, तो इफ द थिंग्स आर नॉट सुटेबल फॉर मी स्टिल आई विल परस्यू इट बिकॉज मुझे वो करना है. I have made it in my mind that मुझे ये अचीव करना ही करना है. Motivation doesn't come externally. It has to be from within. Motive in action is motivation. You have to ask yourself how strong is your motive and how strong is your action. If they are in sync, you are absolutely motivated. नहीं तो तुम दूसरे देखो, लोग क्या बोलते हैं, हम घोड़े को पानी तक ला सकते हैं पर पिला नहीं सकते. सो यू कैन टेल देम इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरीज, यू कैन गिव देम ऑल मनीज, यू कैन हेल्प देम इन ऑल पॉसिबल वेज, बट द पर्सन हैज टू गो थ्रू द जर्नी. सो जब तक दैट पर्सन इज नॉट रेडी, द मोटिवेशन विल नॉट. सो you have to see to it that what can create that need in that person. See, generally आप अगर देखोगे तो fear is a bigger motive कि अगर ये lose हो गया तो क्या होगा. उसके ऊपर बहुत लोगों ने काम किया है. I want to do certain things because if I don't do anything then who will be I? मैं कुछ नहीं हूँ. Do I want to live a vegetable life? No, I want to be a Ranjan Kumar. So what Ranjan Kumar thinks about himself? Ranjan Kumar का खुद के लिए क्या व्यू पॉइंट है और उसको क्या अचीव करना है. जब तक रंजन ने नहीं डिसाइड किया है, एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग कैन इन्फ्लुएंस हिम एंड टेक हिम अवे फ्रॉम हिज पाथ. बट द मोमेंट ही मेक्स इट कि मुझे एमबीए करना है, मुझे अच्छी जॉब करनी है, मुझे पेरेंट्स को सपोर्ट करना है, and I want to achieve this career milestone, this personal life milestone, this health milestone, nobody can take it away. So motivation is always motive in action. Question yourself, what is your motive, and question, are your actions in sync with the motive that you want to achieve? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Anybody else who want to ask? Okay. So thank you very much, ma'am, for answering all these questions asked by the participants. We really appreciate your excellent guidance, ma'am. Once again, I express my gratitude and thanks to Sandhya, ma'am, for sparing time for a hectic schedule. To impart information to us, we are speechless by your invaluable presence. At this session, you provided in-depth analysis of the subject and shared some fascinating information. We shall bide our time for the further such workshop in order to advance both our personal collective knowledge. Additionally, I want to thank you everyone in my gratitude, attentive audience for the smart question and active involvement. This event is considerable more meaningful because of your participation.